ZAMBIA Lounge chat show every Sunday 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. London. Reconnect with old friends and make new ones. Follow the art of ancient Ayurvedic cooking principles into your home and transform everyday ingredients into dishes to balance your mind, body, and soul. Your host is Markken.
Hello, everybody. Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Thank you.
And tonight's host is Aarti, who will be doing the hosting from America. So I'm handing over the program to Aarti today, to undertake today's event. Welcome, Aarti, and welcome, everybody.
Thank you.
Over to you, Aarti. And you could introduce yourself, and perhaps I'm sure everybody knows you, but just in case people who haven't.
Yeah, everybody, please don't run away, okay? I'll try. I'm going. Hi, my name is Aarti. I'm the eldest daughter of Induben and Ishwarbai Patel of Eveready Tirum in Kamwala. My mom was a Gujarati teacher. My father was a commissioner of oats, chairman of the Betty Counter Foundation, and he was very much involved with the Lusaka India Association, the building of the Lotus Sports Club, and the building of the Radha Krishna Mandir. I moved to the US in 1988. I got married in 87, and I've been here based in Georgia since 1988. I work at CBS Pharmacy. We have a motel. My husband is originally from South Africa. His name is Anil. I have a daughter. She is 20 years old and she's in her first year of college. Her name is Anjali. I have a younger sister, Surbi. She's also married. She lives in Atlanta and mom lives with her. She is a respiratory therapist and she has 2 kids, a boy and a girl. And I wanted to welcome everybody. Namaste. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and let's move on with the show. What we'll do is we'll do the opening with Rita Bobby with a prayer, and then we'll come back to the chat.
Thank you, Aarti. If I can mute everybody, and if Rita, can you unmute yourself? If I. Yep, you're right.
Namaste, everybody. Tonight's prayer is specially dedicated to our Manju Mami, our mother from Zambia who passed away yesterday, and to all the living mothers and the mothers we have lost them. In praise of them, I would like to dedicate this song today. मीठा मधु ने मीठा में हुलार लो एथी मिठेरी मोरी मात रे जननी ने जोड़ सके नहीं चढ़े रे लोल एवी जननी ने जोड़ सके नहीं चढ़े रे लोल प्रभु नाए प्रेम तणी पूतड़ी रे लोल जगथी जुदेरी जात रे जननी ने जोड़ सके नहीं चढ़े रे लोल एवी जननी ने जोड़ सके नहीं चढ़े रे लोल अमीनी भरेल आखड़ी रे लोल वालना भरेला ना वेड़ रे जननी ने जोड़ सके नहीं चढ़े जोड़ सखी नहीं जड़े रे लोल हाथ गुथेल एना हेर नार लोल हयूं हेमंत केरी हेल रे जननी जोड़ सखी नहीं जड़े रे लोल हेवी जननी जोड़ सखी नहीं जड़े रे लोल देवों ने दूध एना दोयला रे लोल शशिए सिचेल एनी सोड़ रे जननी जोड़ सखी नहीं जड़े रे लोल हेवी जननी जोड़ सखी नहीं जड़े रे लोल जगनो आधार एनी आंगड़ी रे लोल काळजामा કંઈક ભરા કોડ રે જનનીની જોડ સકે નહીં જડે રે લોલ એવી જનનીની જોડ સકે નહીં જડે રે લોલ ચિતડું ચડેલ એનું ચાકડે રે લોલ પડના બાંધેલ એના પ્રાણ રે જનનીની જોડ સખી નહીં જડે રે લોલ એવી જનનીની જોડ સખી નહીં જડે રે લોલ मूंगी आशीष रे मलकती रे लोल लेता घुटे नयनी लाड़ रे जननी जोड़ सखी नहीं जड़े रे लोल एवी जननी जोड़ सखी नहीं जड़े रे लोल धरती माताए हशे द्रुजती रे लोल अचड़ा अचूक एक माय रे जननी जोड़ सके नहीं जड़े रे लोल हेवी जननी जोड़ सके नहीं जड़े रे लोल गंगाना नीर तो वथे गटे रे लोल सरखोए प्रेम नो प्रवाह रे जननी जोड़ सके नहीं जड़े रे लोल एवी जननी जोड़ सके नहीं जड़े रे लोल वरसे घड़ीक व्योम वादड़ी रे लोल माळीनो मेघ बारे मास रे जननी जोड़ सके नहीं जड़े रे लोल एवी जननी जोड़ सके नहीं जड़े रे लोल चढ़ती चंदानी दिसे चांदनी रे लोल एनो नहीं हाथ में उजास रे जननी जोड़ सके नहीं जड़े रे लोल हे भी जननी जोड़ सके नहीं जड़े रे लोल मीठा मधु ने मीठा में उलारे लोल ये थी मिठेरी मोरी मात रे जननी जोड़ सके नहीं जड़े रे लोल एवी जननी जोड़ सके नहीं जड़े रे लोल. Shaksat pranam to all the mothers and Dharti Mata and the mother of nature. Thank you. Jai Shri Krishna.
That was beautiful. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna, Rita Ben. That was beautiful.
It was very nice.
Thank you so much.
Jai Shri Krishna, Rita Ben. Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Beautifully sang, Rita Babi. Very
Thank you
nice.
so much to all the mothers around the world.
Happy Mother's Day
Thank
to
you.
everyone.
Yes, especially today to all the mothers in the UK, all around the world.
Thank
Thank
you.
Happy Mother's Day, Urmia.
Yeah, it's Mother's Day today in
Yeah,
UK.
ours is in May.
Yeah, we are different. The whole
Yeah.
world celebrates in May, but
Yeah.
UK has to do it in March.
Yeah.
The Americans are always different. And they're
Hi,
different in, they're different in every way.
Yep.
Anybody would like to introduce themselves?
I think we all know each other. Isn't
I know
it?
this is, there's nobody new today. I'm trying to see too, but I think everybody's the normal people that come in always, so.
Who is this Jagdish Bokhan?
Praveen, you can sort of say hello to everybody. You haven't been for a long time.
Oh, hello, hi. I've been missing. I've been MIA. But I want to know who is this Jagdish Bokhan? I've never heard of him.
Jagdish, would you like to come forward?
Unmute yourself.
Unmute.
Don't worry, you'll get used to him.
કોઈ શીખાડો એને નથી સંભળાતું નથી.
Jagdish, move.
Praveen, you can say hello yourself. You
Jagdish Bhai,
introduce yourself.
unmute.
Jagdish, Jagdish, unmute.
Technology problem.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, oh my God.
All right. As Praveen Patel was asking, who's Jagdish Bokhan? I'm from Lusaka, Zambia. I'm sure you know me.
I was just joking. I know you.
Okay. I'm the famous guy. Everybody knows me.
We met somewhere in US one time
Oh, Madison Square Garden?
at a convention somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the Madison Square Garden
Yeah, probably.
or Raritan Center. Either way. I'm not
I
sure.
don't recall, but I do remember we meeting somewhere.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, in Colorado, right?
No, I'm in Oregon on the West Coast.
Oregon, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, yeah.
I was very close to the Rajneeshis, about 100 miles away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we went there many times.
Yeah. The Maharishi.
Maharishi Yogi. yeah.
Right. Okay. Wow. How long you been there?
We are doing good. I didn't get you?
How long have you been in Oregon?
Oh my God, almost 50 years.
Oh, 50.
Lifetime.
Yeah. Oh boy, long time. What do you?
First I came to California, then I moved to Oregon.
Okay. So what do you? What were you doing there? I mean, what are you doing? What are you working?
Well, I came from Zambia to become an engineer. I
Okay.
became one, and then I worked for Intel, and then I started in the motel business. My friend says, "Why are you working 8 to 5? Join the motel. It's
Yeah.
Sunday every day."
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
Yeah. Slave, work like a slave there.
No slave. You're your own boss, now.
Oh yeah, I know. Kidding.
You work like a slave for a few years. After
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
you feel.
I know. I did the same thing. I worked like a slave for so many number of years. Then finally, I took my freedom. I said, I'm out of here.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, my last job was with Neiman Marcus in Short Hills, New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
And I was in the gift gallery department, it was a good job, but racism.
Oh,
There's a
really?
lot of racism going on there.
Okay.
So
I
then,
thought, when you working for Nordstrom or somebody before? Or
yeah,
no?
I did. Yeah, I worked for
That's what I
Nordstrom.
remember. You're telling me
Yeah.
something about people who return tires at Nordstrom.
Yeah. At Nordstrom's, you can return anything you want.
Anything you want.
Yeah. Old tires, old ties, old shoes, anything. They'll take it in.
Okay, good.
That's how the policy was, no. But I don't know if they've changed now. But you could return tires and so on too.
Yeah.
That's how it was, But yeah, then I left Nordstrom's to go to Neiman Marcus, which I was there for almost a year and a half and so on. And then recession came into effect. Then I got laid off. And after that, I never went back to work. That was almost 12 years now, 13 years, in fact. I said, I'm not taking this nonsense anymore.
Today's Mother's Day, so let's have ladies coming on. Radna, would you like to say hello?
Who's coming on? No.
Radna, would you like to say hello and join in? Because it's more program for the Mother's Day. So let's have more platform for ladies to come on.
Right. Okay.
Radna Desai, you would like to, from Canada?
Hi. I guess everybody knows me.
Yeah.
I'm from Lusaka. MP Naik's daughter. I had 6 brothers and we are 3 sisters. Now we are 5 brothers and 3 sisters. I'm in Canada in Mississauga. Now I've got 4 daughters and 6 grandchildren. My husband's name is Mahesh. I think everybody else knows the rest of the story.
Welcome.
Ranjana, a question for you. Are you Gunwanbai's daughter? I mean, sister? Sorry.
Who's this?
Are you Gunwanbai's
Yes, I am. Yes.
Okay. And Raksha is your sister as well?
Yeah, my sister. Yeah. Who are you?
I am Sudha Patel from Lusaka as well. I think Raksha and your brother-in-law were at our farm in the beginning when we bought the farm.
Oh, okay.
And I remember Gunwanbai and your Babi and everybody coming over to the farm.
Yeah, we used to stay right opposite the Lotus Primary School, yeah.
That's right, yes.
Yeah, I'm the eldest sister. Then Raksha, and my youngest sister is in India.
Okay. Nice to know you, Ranjana Ben.
Yeah, nice to know you. I was wondering who you were, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm married into the AJC brothers family.
Oh, okay.
Shakuben is my Naran.
So where is she?
She's in Paris.
Oh, okay. I've never met her ever since we left school. We were in school together.
I asked her to join us.
Oh, okay.
And I sent her registration and everything, and that was it. She didn't reply back afterwards.
Do you have her phone number? Send it to me.
No, we don't have I don't have her phone number unless Sudha has one.
I do have her number.
It would be nice to see her on Zoom.
She once visited Raksha, and Raksha sent me her photo, but that time I didn't even recognize her, and I tried to call and I could get in contact with her.
I'll
try and get her on one
in
day.
the same class in school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were all together.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, me, Ranjan, Kishore, Praveen,
Ranjana, Kishore,
Ranjana Patel, Ranjana
yeah, that
Desai.
Bharat, Barry, we were all in one school.
Wow. Nice.
You mentioned AJC brothers.
That's right.
So whose wife are you then?
The youngest one?
Jagdish.
Jagdish
No, younger than Jagdish.
Was younger.
Narendra, but he's popularly known as Harry.
Yeah, I think I know. He was very small when I was there, but I remember Chandrakant Bhai, Anil Bhai, and Jagdish.
Jagdish Bhai, yes.
Yeah.
Anil was in my class. Chandrakant was as well in the same year as I am. Jagdish, he had a tea room in Andola. And
That's correct.
Then he moved to Milton Keynes, but I've tried to find him where he is, but I can't get hold of him.
He's retired now, but he's still
retired.
in Milton Keynes.
Yeah, because I tried to find, his elder sister, what's her name, married to a person from Andola.
Sarlaben.
Sarlaben, her husband and that, but I can't get hold of. They were in London, just where I am. But I have
Sarlaben is in London. She's in South Oxy, Watford.
That's right.
And we lost Vittal Das.
Yeah, Vittal Bhai, he passed away. That I heard.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get hold of Jagdish, but I can't get hold of him. So he knows me very well.
He's in Milton Keynes as well.
Because your two brothers used to do wedding.
Yes.
Right? My house was bought by your two brothers.
Oh, okay.
Anil and Chandrakant, right?
Right.
But they were in the same class as I am, Anil.
Okay.
Yeah, Prince Philip. And
well, nice to know you.
Yeah, in fact, for primary, we were all together.
Okay. Good to know.
That's it.
Anybody hungry yet? Anybody getting hungry yet?
If only you can.
We're gonna get Sumiben on board and let's see what she is going to make for us today.
Okay, wish you could have it though.
I think I'll taste it for you guys, and I'll let you know how it was.
Okay, all right.
All right, Sumiben, can you come
I'm in
on,
a meeting.
please?
Yeah, I'm on. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll mute everybody again.
I think I'm unmuted, so you guys should be able to hear me now.
Yes, lovely. Nice to see you.
Well, happy Mother's Day in England and to all the mothers everywhere. Truly appreciate you guys having me on today and doing this presentation. Just quickly, we always say a prayer before we start, so whenever you're cooking in Ayurveda as mothers, taking care of our families and nurturing the families, it's always nice to say a little prayer before you start prepping your food, because all of our vibrations actually go into the food that we prepare, and then those are transmitted to the family members that we're feeding. So, just be mindful and just be very, not just mindful, but just very happy in the kitchen when you're cooking, because everything matters as a mother. I have two beautiful daughters, and it's just something that has been in practice in my family for a long time. So let's get started. Today, we're going to do a really nice dish. We're going to make a cauliflower and grain Buddha bowl. So I'll actually bowl it in here, and then you'll see different options that you can actually do. Cauliflower I chose this is the Chinese cauliflower. So, these have little flowers on them. So they look like little broccolinis. So it's if broccolini and cauliflower had a baby, this would be it. So it's a really nice flowering cauliflower, and I chose this because the regular cauliflower, if you can see, there's a difference between both of them. And so this is more bitter and pungent. This is more sweeter and less pungent. And it's also lighter on your digestive tract. So we're going to use this flowering cauliflower today. Okay, and I'm going to get started on the stove first because that's going to take the longest time. So for the cauliflower patties, I'm going to just turn on my water first. And it's already hot. For that recipe, we are going to use, so here I have Japanese sweet potatoes and regular American sweet potatoes, which are the orange ones. I'm just going to drain them out. And I actually soaked them for like maybe 4 hours today. Reason why I want to soak them in water is so that you can sprout them. By sprouting them, what you're doing is giving it some life force, some prana. You know, just anything that's alive gives you the nutrients and the benefits that you need from the vitamins, and also easy to assimilate and absorb and metabolize in your system. So I'm going to go ahead and put this. So this is like a double boiler. You know, with the holes in the bottom. So I just put my sweet potatoes in there. And we've got the chopped flowering cauliflower in here. This is very, very light. It's really, I don't know if you guys have tried this. If you haven't, I really urge you to go and get this Chinese cauliflower to try. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and steam that. And I'll let that start on high, and it'll steam for about 10 minutes. But while this is steaming, we'll go ahead and do 2 chutneys that are going to go with this bowl. The first chutney that we're going to do is going to be a green chutney, and it's really nice. It's based with parsley. And all we're going to do in that, so we'll go ahead and I'll tell you what the ingredients are. And Aarti, I'll go ahead and send you the recipe so that you can go ahead and post that with the video. Okay, so for the green chutney, we're going to use parsley. Okay, 1 cup of parsley, firmly packed. I've got some mint leaves right here, fresh. Okay. I've got a jalapeno, which has been seeded and ribbed. I just chopped it up, took all the seeds out. Some salt, just a pinch of salt, and some pepper. I've got juice of 1 lime. I don't use lemons. I use lime in all my food because limes are easier and less acidic. Okay. Then we've got just about a little less than half a cup of water. I've got half a cup of olive oil, plain olive oil. And then I've got an avocado. Let's see where I can find my knife. Just chop up your avocado.
That already looks good, Smitavan.
Oh, it's so good. So good. So avocado is in there. I'm just going to go ahead and pulse it just for a second. All right, that's it for the green chutney. And it's a parsley and avocado sauce, so that's really good. I'll just put that in a bowl for serving. Okay, and then the next, oh, I forgot the pistachios. Let me go ahead and add some pistachios in here. Need to add some protein, so I added some pistachios. So let me take that back. Sorry about that, guys.
everything in balance.
Sorry?
All in balance, making sure everything is in balance.
Balance, yes, yes. All right, so we've got the pistachios in here too. You can also add, if you wanted to, you can do pine nuts instead of pistachios, and that would be perfectly fine as well. All right, the next chutney we're going to do is a tzatziki sauce. It's with yogurt. So I've got some homemade yogurt right here on one side. And in the yogurt, we're going to go ahead and add some salt and pepper. I've got some vinegar here. We've got some shredded cucumber. I'm just going to put a handful in here. And just a little bit of oil. And I love dill. We had a lot of dill growing, so I've got some fresh dill, and I'm going to stick that in here. And that's the tzatziki sauce. You can use Greek yogurt or plain yogurt for this. Okay, so the sauces are done. And I've got red roasted bell pepper hummus, and then I've got the green chutney and the tzatziki sauce, which are all going to go on top of the cauliflower patties that we're going to make. I'd actually bake some because my husband Dilip decided that he needed some lunch, so we've already tried it out this afternoon for lunch, but that's what it's going to look like when we're done. Okay, so that was the sauces, so we're done. In the cauliflower mix, while this is getting still done, we can do all of the ingredients and get that together. So for the cauliflower, I'm also using almond meal here. So I've got about half a cup of almond meal. Almond meal, almonds are really good for you, obviously high in protein. They keep you satiated also, but also, really powerful in its vitamins and nutrients that you need. So we've got almond meal. I've got purple scallion. So we've got purple scallions. I just chopped them up. Okay. I love fresh mint. So we're going to chop up some fresh mint. And you can, omit the mint if you don't want to add the mint. I've got lots of cilantro right here. Just about half a cup of cilantro in here. And then I've got quinoa. You've got an option. So you can either do it with sweet potatoes. You can do it with a quinoa. You can do it with Job's tears. This is also an ancient grain. Job's tears are really powerful grains. This is Chinese pearled barley right here. And it's really powerful. My cancer clients are eating this also. It inhibits some cancer cells. So this is really, really powerful. Those of you that might be interested, here's the packet, Job's Tears, and it might be wise for you guys to look into this. You can do pilaf with this instead of rice. You can substitute this grain with the rice if you wanted to. So for this dish, I'll use the grains in the bowl and the Job's Tears, but I'll use the quinoa to make the patties. So we'll go ahead and put some quinoa in there. Okay, and I've got some parsley in here too. So let's go ahead and put some parsley in here. Some bell peppers. These are sweet mini bell peppers, not the regular bell peppers. These are really nice and sweet. And these are really tiny, tiny sweet bell peppers is what we have. Okay. Some cinnamon. Those of you that are diabetics, this is really good to add so that you don't have the sweet cravings. We've got some salt. I've got some lime juice, just half a lime juice in here. We've got turmeric. I've got some ginger in here and some ginger and chilies. So that's a chili paste, and this is my ginger paste. So we have all the ingredients that are in there. I'm doing something different with this dish also. Dried apricots. We all get dried apricots in the store. I'm actually sprouting the apricots. So I've chopped them up really fine, and I'm going to add that to give a little bit of a sweetness with the tangy. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I've sprouted these for 8 hours. Okay. Sprouting the apricots, it's easier. You know, when we have dried fruits, they're really hard to digest. So I suggest that you sprout them a little bit, and for 8 hours would be great for apricots. Last night, I actually made dessert out of these. You can actually open up the apricot halfway and stuff it with some mascarpone cheese if you want. That's a really great dessert to have. So we've got sprouted apricots. So now I've brought my apricots alive, okay? So prana, remember we talk about prana and bringing it alive and giving it some life force. So the apricots that are in here will give you that, okay? And I'm gonna check on the cauliflower real quick. Yep, it's done. So this is the cauliflower sweet potato mix. I'm just gonna go ahead and add that to my mixture. Take my old-fashioned masher, and then we're just gonna mash it up real quick. Smells so good, and it looks so colorful. I don't know if you guys can actually see the colors.
Probably.
It's just absolutely beautiful. Remember, we eat with our eyes, so it has to look really pretty, right? But it has to be flavorful and not to compromise on the flavor either.
I'm coming for dinner tonight.
Make it two.
Already had his. He made his.
I'll bring mom along too.
Yeah. So this is pretty much done. I'm going to just add a little bit of olive oil to it so that we can go ahead and bind it. All we're going to do is just take it and make it into nice patties. Okay, just like
beautiful,
so.
Beautiful color.
Perfect.
And then all you're going to do is just put it in a baking tray. And let me wash my hands up real quick. I have a tray that was started. So I actually started doing the patties on here. And all you're going to do is just put it on here. Now, if you want to, you can also do it in a frying pan. Since everything is cooked in here, you can do it on a frying pan. I like it roasted, so I'm going to stick it in the oven for real quick at 350. We're going to bake it 10 minutes on either side. If you want it really brown, then go ahead and broil it if you want to. But if you want to, we can also do a couple of them on the stove. Okay. Just going to warm up some olive oil right here. And you don't want to mash it up too much. You want the mixture to stay a little bit because you want that texture. Remember, texture is one of the things that we need to feel when we're eating. So make sure you have the texture in here as well. Not everything needs to be smooth. Okay. I'm going to wait for that to heat up. While that's heating up, we can start prepping the bowl. So, you know, you can either do this on pita bread. I think a lot of people might want to do it on a, you know, like a burger bun, hamburger bun, or you might want to do it in a pita bread. I like to do a bowl because then I'm not having too much of the carbs with the pita bread or the bread, you know, the burger buns. I'm going to use some butter lettuce. Remember, the darker the greens, the more nutrients you get. Iceberg lettuce, romaine, they don't do much for you. So if you're using the iceberg lettuce, I would say you might want to switch now to the darker greens, okay? So this is butter lettuce is what I picked out. Okay. And this is heated up. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a patty in here. Don't have time to wait for the oven to get it done for you, you can do it in a frying pan just like how I'm doing it. And it looks beautiful.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Brown, just making sure it's browned on either side. And it doesn't take too long. I have an induction stove, so that's why it's cooking really fast. And all you're going to do is just put the patties in the bowl. And I had some made this morning. I roasted these in the oven. So I'm just going to put like 3 of them in here. And then for the salad, I did cucumber ribbons. So these are really, really thin cucumber ribbons. And I've done carrot ribbons. Okay. So all you're going to do is make it look really pretty and just add it to your salad. I've also got purple carrots. So purple carrots, I got the ribbons done for those also. I love my cucumbers and I love my carrots. We have some sweet peppers right here. These are the mini sweet peppers, and I just cut a few up. Just, you don't need to overdo it. You just need a few to just make it look really pleasing to the eye. Okay. I've got the Job's Tears right here, which we've got the grains cooked. And these will cook just like couscous and quinoa. So just in some water, just sprinkle a little bit of the grains on here.
I presume that's to add the crispiness in the meals.
Yeah. So these are very earthy. It gives you some toothsomeness when you eat it. It's very nutty.
Okay.
So if if you like your pine nuts, it's just like having your pine nuts and all of that. And then what we've got here is I've got some fresh mint, and I'm going to go ahead and just put some fresh mint on here. Just give it that freshness a little bit. And if you guys like some cheese, I don't do processed cheese. So any of your white cheeses, goat cheese or feta cheese are better for you for digestion. These are not heavy on your digestion. So just a little bit of the crumble on top. Okay. And now comes the best part. We have all of the chutneys. So you could serve with the chutneys. I'm just going to go ahead and put the tzatziki sauce. Remember, we did this with some parsley and dill. I've got some pistachio and parsley sauce. And then I've got some hummus. And since we eat with our eyes, I also had some edible flowers. If you guys can get edible flowers at the market, I know here in the US we get it at Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, all of them will sell the edible flowers. So that's your bowl.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, colorful.
Yeah, and when you're serving it, you want to have your chutneys on the side. And all you're going to do is just serve your chutneys on top of the patty, and that's your dressing.
Lovely.
ભૂખ લાગી અમને.
મને લાગી હવે તો.
Actually, you're not too far. Come over.
2 hours, man. તમારે આવતા 2 કલાક થશે મને. But you have 1 hour less sleep. Can you imagine what time I'll get back home? Maybe next time. Let me get used to this week, the timing, okay? Thank you, Sumi Ben. That was great.
You're welcome.
Anybody has any questions for Smita Ben?
Unmute yourself and you can ask questions. Rita Ben?
Hi.
Very delicious looking meal.
Okay, let Rita Ben ask the question.
Hello. There is no question. I just wish that I would be in that kitchen at this moment.
Oh, please. Come join
Wow.
us.
Excellent
Yeah.
presentation, Smita Ben. It's so good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great.
You know, edible flowers make it happen. It's Mother's Day. Go get some edible flowers and put it in all your food. It's really pretty. But just making sure that you're eating healthy, you're praying before you cook, you know, just all of those things. It's a whole thing put together, right?
Maybe you could ship it to UK for me.
I can.
Yeah, why not? It looks very delicious from here.
કિશોરભાઈ ભાભીને રેસીપી આપી દો.
Yeah, I was about to say the men need to cook for the wives today. There's a recipe right there. Come on, you all go shopping.
You see, he has handed over the mic to me. The moment you said Aarti Ben that he has to cook for wife.
It's my bedtime now anyway.
Now this is all the men in England. Come on, go get your wife something now.
Smita, I want to tell you something.
On my way.
The main ingredient there, you're missing it. You know that. You're missing the main ingredient there.
Too late for me to cook.
Smita.
It's my bedtime.
I'm sorry, is somebody asking a question?
Smita.
Yes.
Smita, the main ingredient there, you're missing it.
Love.
Yep.
Not love, the person to eat it. like me.
Oh.
Rita Ben, he couldn't hear you
Some
clearly.
are kadels or some are pidels. I'm kadel. So you're missing the kadel.
Vata Pita.
It's a joke.
So he was just joking.
He's saying the kadil means he wants to eat. Yeah, he's hungry. That's what he's trying to tell you.
This is a really simple dish to make. I mean, it's
It
not
is.
hard. Making sure you're doing augmenting, extracting. I think you've heard me say this many times before. Making sure all your 6 tastes are in there and choosing, you know, simple switches, right? This is a really simple switch. You know, we make cauliflower
Sure is.
nushak all the time, right?
Yes.
If you have cauliflower nushak with this, it's totally amazing. It's different. It's really different. So, you know, just Aarti, you can get this at the markets, you know. If you
Yes,
come
we
to
get that. I get that all the time. I even get the Chinese cabbage.
I don't think we can get it in your UK.
I'm sure you can get it at any of the Oriental markets.
Really, the variety is different. So the ones we get is the smaller cabbages.
I see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the Chinese cabbage is good too.
Yeah, perhaps going to the Chinese market would be a better way of buying it. But the Indian market or the normal vegetable shops do the smaller cabbages.
I had a question.
Yes.
The cauliflower you used, what was the name of the cauliflower?
Chinese.
This is the Chinese cauliflower.
Okay.
It's like a broccolini kind of a thing. They call it a callini, I think, a cauliflower and a broccolini mixed together. And that's what it is, because if you look, it looks like a broccolini, right?
Yeah, it looks like broccoli.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
Buy
it's
and shak bo fine lage rotli hathe.
different. The shak is really different when you cook this.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. It's sweeter. A lot sweeter.
Another very good one in UK, the Romanian cauliflower.
Uh-huh.
I've had shark with Romanian cauliflower. That tastes wonderful as well.
Yeah, but that's orange, isn't it? You sure?
Yeah, something like that. So in a way,
We get the orange
it's
one
sweeter
here.
one. Sweet.
Yeah, much sweeter. Yeah.
18.
Smita, can you substitute with broccoli then?
You can substitute with broccoli as well. Yeah. If you're doing broccoli, then I would definitely do the quinoa by itself because you need the broccoli to mix with something, right? It has to be bind.
Yeah.
So you need the starch, and so I use the sweet potatoes.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah, you can do the broccoli. So the broccoli is going to be the extractive, and the sweet potatoes are going to be the augmenting.
Good.
Any more questions?
ભૂખ લાગી છે જોઈને.
બધા કિચનમાં જાઓ હવે રાંધવા માંડો.
So she's getting this bowl.
It's
She's waiting.
અહીંયા તો 7:30
Who's getting that? Sumiben, who's getting that? Wait, I'm on my way.
Here's Stephanie right here. She's
Oh,
waiting.
she's there. Okay, okay.
I had some visitors earlier this morning here, the two little boys that came. So they took some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Build up.
Thank you so much, Smita.
Thank you.
It was lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Smita.
You're welcome.
So you were saying the sweets to go with this dessert, which will be complementing this dish.
You know, yeah, if you're gonna do a sweet,
there it is.
One real quick. Hold on, because I did that yesterday. So this is mascarpone cheese with a hint of orange, blood orange. You probably can't see it, but there's some orange zest in here also. This is just mascarpone cheese, and I whipped it up. And then all you're going to do is take, you need to drain these out. So let me see, where's my paper towel?
Sonil ભાઈને હવે ગયરું ખાવાનું મન થયું. I see where you're heading to now.
આરતી કે ભાભી માટે બનાવવાના છે હજી.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's the same way too.
All right, so you're just going to drain these a little bit. If you do want to cook the apricots, you can go ahead and cook it in a little bit of ghee just for a few minutes, or some butter if you want. I wouldn't do butter too much, but if you wanted to. And actually I have my piping thing in the back, but I won't get that messed up right now. But you can just kind of stuff the apricots.
Awesome.
Wow.
And then you have, if you have pistachios, I don't have my grinder here, but you can crush up the pistachios, and then you can just kind of put, pistachios in the cream.
Making it nutty.
That looks nice.
Okay, Sunil bhai, I need to see the pictures tomorrow.
Yeah, and please post the recipe.
Yes, I'll send you all the rest. I'll send Aarti the recipe so they can post it on the.
Okay, thanks.
Now કોઈને નથી આપવાની.
The trick
Guys,
is
this
you
is
have
the mini taco.
Sprout your dried fruits, okay?
Okay.
It's a real nice dessert. It's a really, really nice dessert. All you're going to do is open up
So
the apricot.
what type of the cheese was it?
Mascarpone cheese and Philly cheese.
So the liquid from the water, could you not use that to put the from the?
I actually reduced the water yesterday, and I have some left. So
એને
you
પી
don't-
જવાનું.
don't throw away the water. You reduce it to a syrup. So it will make a syrup like that.
Okay.
Okay.
So when you serve it on a platter, if you serve it on a platter, let me just put this away. You're just going to take a spoon and you're going to spoon it. You could just spoon, just a drizzle of the liquid on top.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, when you're serving
So
it.
how long do you boil that water for to make a syrup?
Reduces to a, like a chashni na jeevu.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah. See, it's not too thick, but enough
Okay.
to give it some sweetness.
Sweetness.
Gotcha.
Okay, good.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, and if you wanted to add some sugar, you can, just a little bit, a hint of sugar. For me, I did orange and orange zest,
Okay.
but you can, I'll give the recipe with the sugar as well.
Gotcha.
Lovely. Thank you.
All right. All right. All the men in England, get busy now.
All busy already.
I think we need a big kitchen like that and a countertop.
I know.
Our kitchens are too small.
Yeah.
So this can be eaten throughout the year, not only seasonal.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
You want to make sure that they're sprouted. If they're too dry, they can constipate you, right? Any dried fruits that you have, because it's so dry, it doesn't have the moisture. What did I do by sprouting? I brought it alive and I gave it some life force. I gave it some prana.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you got to make sure that it's not just dry, it's sprouted.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Thank you,
Beautiful.
Smita Ben.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any other questions, anybody?
No.
Everybody's hungry, I think. Everybody's
I
quiet
wanted to
now.
ask a question to Smita Ben.
Please do.
Does that mean, Smita Ben, that most of the dry fruits one should sprout it before eating?
You know, I sprout my dates, kajur. I sprout my figs. I sprout my apricots. You know, those are the fruits that I mainly sprout because those are the ones that I really use. You can
That's
sprout
right.
your raisins if you have raisins. You know, when we do our lapsi and shira and all that, you can go ahead and sprout the raisins as well.
So the
Thank you.
oja balls you did during Valentine's, we use dates. So you could use that as a sprouting the dates also.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Purely because the dates which we get here are dried, and the dates you showed when you demonstrated was very
You don't need to sprout
fresh.
for too long. 10 minutes is good. It just gives that life force in it. That's it, you know, and it's easier for your digestion. So it's not, you know, it's not constipated.
Good, good.
Thank you for that information. Very
Yeah, good tip.
Good tip.
Yep.
Any more questions?
Almond meal. So instead of, you know, like a lot of people use chana no lot for like when we did the burgers. Instead of the chana no lot, you can use the almond meal in here. I think that's a great option to also switch. You know, almond meal gives you more than the chana no lot.
Gotcha.
So,
Can you use oat flour, Sumi Ben?
you can use oat flour as well. Oat flour, you can use coconut flour.
Okay.
You know, almond meal, Bob's Red Mill here in the US, that's the best. You know, I switch it out between these two all the time.
Okay.
You know, I even bake with these two. So yeah, great
Right.
options right here. You want to make sure that your, you know, vitamins, proteins, and all of that. And almond meal really is a great product to add.
Okay.
Lovely.
Thank you.